Yo, I'm Christopher Syncere, and I'm with Next Move. I think what drives me as an artist, honestly, is just a passion for people, a heart for people. I grew up with that, right? Having this love and just wanting to help people out. That's what drives me. And also just wanting to push the boundaries, be creative, right? And expand the sound of the space that we're in. When it comes to storytelling, it's important for me because people need to be able to relate. It depends obviously on the story you're telling, whether you're doing a personal thing or if you're writing from the perspective of somebody else, right? But regardless, people are able to relate. People are able to say, oh, wait, this guy goes through that too. Christopher Syncere, the artist, you know, with the platform and all this stuff, right? He goes through things, the same things that I go through. And people need that. They need that comfort because that helps them get through their seasons. You know, all of me growing up, I've kind of had this like switch, right? I can be the serious guy. More often than not, I tend to be the serious guy, but then there are some times where I'm just like in my trolling bag, you know, and I'll be the goofball, right? So naturally, that just being a part of who I am, that's gonna come out of the music too. And I think that shows people that it's like, it's not fake, you know, it really is me, and that's something that I want to portray and get across. For me, I think that the process has been one of the most beautiful things. More than actually creating, more than releasing, more than the accolades. Like, it's the process that has shaped me and molded me, you know. And so without that, I wouldn't be who I am today. When people hear the first single, the East Side Hero, right, and then they go and listen to the middle, man, even those 6 months apart from that release, that was growth. That was character building. That was God taking me through a process, taking me through the middle. And because of that, everything grew, right? Everything was better, and continuing on, it will continue to get better. Because that's what the process is, man. Creatively, I want people to be able to see fashion, art, books, music. I want people to be able to see that and be like, this guy takes this stuff seriously, and this guy is serious about not making the standard cookie cutter song, you know, like, but he's actually trying to push production, he's trying to push lyrics, he's trying to push content. Like, I want to be that guy, and I'm not there yet, and so that means that I can't stop, you know. So yeah, creating this EP with Henrik and Coop, honestly, this reminds me of what that process was like for the middle. We rented out an Airbnb, and I specifically did not want to create nothing alone. I needed people on this thing, because you can use this person's mind, that person's mind, this person's idea, that person's creativity, this person's art direction, and you fuse it together, and it's a body of work, right? But when you do everything from your own mind, then you're limited, right? But having a Coop, having a Henrik, having a Christopher Syncere, where we all specialize in different areas, man, we come together, and it's like gumbo. It's like, you know, it's like soup, you know what I mean? Yeah. When people hear my music, honestly, I want them to leave discipled and closer to God, man. I grew up listening to the Christian hip hop projects, the CHH albums, right? And that stuff was discipling me. I would hear it, I would listen to it, it would sharpen my faith, it would help me grow as a servant, as a leader, and it still is to this day. And so I don't want to just be the guy that yes, is a Christian, makes God honoring music, but is just getting people hype. I can't do that. That's not my call, right? So my goal is to say, when people listen to like a Don't Die, for example, they say, oh, God does have a plan for my life. God loves me, and I need to walk in that. That's discipleship through a 4-minute, 3-minute song, right? And oftentimes, I've found that these little songs are more impactful than a 45-minute sermon, you know? So my goal is to leave people discipled. Yo, I'm Christopher Syncere. Thank you guys for taking a listen. I love you guys, man. Peace.